Hello everyone, I am Teni Juve. So this is Twin TV Gambia. Please, we will love you people to subscribe, like and also comment. So today we are here with someone that really inspires a lot of Gambians, and we are here to have one or two words with him, and let's introduce him. So good morning, Mr.
Yeah, I am from Camara,
Okay.
Mr. Camara,
Okay.
and owner of Tengkung Dula Lodge at Tanji, which the whole idea I will explain as the interview goes on.
Okay, Famara, here is called Tengkung Dula, as we can see. This is a place where we are going to talk about a lot of things that we, the Gambians, can even benefit, not talk less of internationally, but even nationally here. Because we see a lot of things here that is happening here. We are very much impressed. So, Famara, I'm going to ask you about when did you start this initiative?
We acquired the land about 20 years ago, and myself, my wife, and my family. And the whole idea was to keep the place to be something that the whole generations to come to benefit. And however, the plan was we weren't very clear what to put on. But all along, I have a charity in the UK, which is international development to do with sustainability that goes with year 2000 goals of the world. That means how things are to be kept well naturally and for benefiting for the many generations. And the only best thing I thought is something that you could develop internationally, people will come and enjoy, the locals would benefit. And in 2023, up to now, I started developing it gradually, trying to be very sensitive to the environment. As you can see, the nature, I want everybody to enjoy the water, the Greek, everything. And so we try to collaborate with the local community. And we thought the best thing is an eco-lodge. Although we are not registered technically or legally as an eco-lodge, but all our practice exceeds an eco-lodge standard. We don't cut any trees. We only try to grow trees, encourage wildlife. As you know, this place is just next to World Wildlife Federation, and it is a bird watch sanctuary, and the Greek is linked into the Atlantic Ocean. So the name also, we want it to marry with the environment, and we use the Mandinka word Tengkung Dula, which means a place of peace, tranquility, serenity, quietness. With the modern world, everybody is running 200 miles per hour. So it's somewhere you can come, connect with nature, everything, relax, see things that normally you wouldn't see in the busy everyday life. So with the building and everything, I use the strategy I use with my charity, and that charity is called Man in Africa Sponsors International. The whole idea is to sustain, to make sure the environment, ecosystem, everything, you don't damage but encourage it, develop it, and collaborate with the local community. So the local supply from owners of donkeys, the shops, the plumbers, the staff here are all local. And we're trying to empower women as well. The person who built this building is a woman, a Gambian woman builder. She fortunately was here. She lead the team. She built it from A to Z. And I get emotional about that actually, because I really, really love that idea. I have two daughters myself, and I would really want to empower Gambian women in every other aspect. Like as I said, my charity, we encourage gardening, educating people. So that, and then as you can see, all the staff are women. You know, they're running the restaurant, they're doing absolutely fantastic job. I can't expect less and all that. So therefore, the whole idea is ethical, something that is very ethical, goes with the local community, and from the shopkeepers, from the suppliers of food, people who sell your drinks, everything we can. The only things that we can't, we will normally use other services, but everything else is local. Just like yourself, as a Gambian coming to help, we want to work with people like yourself. And I find that very, very encouraging, because your ideology is what we want, and for you to contact us just marries with what we want to do. Yeah.
And Famara, I am speechless now, because what you are telling me, or what you are telling the viewers, this is something that we all need to engage ourselves, empower youth and women. So how many staff do we have here?
At the moment we have 8 staff, because this is our first operation.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Although we're not making much, but I am ready. We have been digging in our own pocket to pay the staff, to make sure they need their fare. And at the moment, we provide the staff their daily food. We don't charge. They have to eat here. They are doing everything. And we look after each other. It's more of a community. And the whole idea is, let's make it together as almost like a cooperative. Although I own it, but doesn't mean that what comes to I'm not taking anything. Everything that comes here goes into the business. And that is part of the idea until we reach that stage. But as far as now is concerned, everything here remains here, goes into the local community, goes into the staff. The staff, students are here. There are some students who are learning, who are doing their attachment, and already we agreed to employ them, because they have been coming, we have been giving them something, and so now they are happy to stay with us. And 2 wonderful young women who have been every day coming, and I spoke to them, they said they are happy, and we aim to sponsor, to support them to achieve what is the best. Tomorrow, if they are here, great. If they are in another place, it's something for the country.
So that's good. Now let's talk about the youth, like the boys itself, because you said there are only ladies here, right?
Yeah, staff-wise, at the moment.
So are you thinking of employing youths, like gender?
A lot. But because it's about skill.
Yeah.
Here in the restaurant at the moment, the chef is a guy, is a man.
It's a man.
The head chef.
Okay.
And our main gardener is a man. The builders around, I want to be fair. Women are not into building that much.
Yeah.
So therefore, if all the building, the construction you see, majority, except the main woman who built it, the others are all men. So in the restaurant, I have already agreed with one man who is going to be a barkeeper, and then the chef, and then the rest, we will want to mix it to balance. Yeah, no discrimination, but I just want to make
gender balance.
Gender balance. So we have gardeners who owns the community, the garden. They produce tomatoes, cucumbers, aubergines, papaya, bananas, which we try to supply. We encouraging the idea, eat what you grow. The past 20 years, they've been working here. We don't take a dime from them. Everything they get is into them, their community. So we working in collaboration. They are fishermen as well. They fish, they supply the fish, which we supply sometimes to our customers, fresh from the sea. Tomatoes, you literally cut it, or cucumber, and come to your table. And that's the kind of idea we want to get back to. Yeah.
I think you are the people like all the governments should look into as a mentor, because you are here to empower our own people. And I think we the Gambians should be ready to invest in our community, so that we will not say like, no employment. And also I'm impressed about the lady who built this, because nowadays I'm seeing a lot of women into construction. Because me, I do construction, I'm a contractor, I build story buildings, but sometimes I work with ladies, you understand, and they are doing good. They are doing good because they are very smart. So I'm very happy, like you are encouraging that. Skill is very important. Skill is the most important thing that ever you can have in your life, because anywhere you go with your skill.
I mean, always we looking at that. Even security, the way we employ, we give an accommodation to the family. Okay? The family lives at the gate with their own home, everything there. the man can look after the place, but then he has free accommodation, free electricity, free everything.
Oh my God.
And we also pay him to look at. So it's all about, anybody can do security.
Yes.
So the whole point is, before you employ from a company, which I'm not knocking anything, I can get somebody who can do this, they get a job, he got a place safe for his family and everything. So it's all about community. This is a big project that we plan to have phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. All those phases are interlinked with the community. As I say, the whole idea, is about the community. The boy who has a donkey here has been transporting thousands of bags of cement every day. Like today he's moving 40 bags, yesterday was 40, and every time we pay him. But also we make sure animal rights, he's looking after his donkey very, very well. So he uses the donkey to get the greenery. So it's about ethical practice. So the environment means a lot to us. And everybody here is conscious of that. Everybody wants to be participating in that. Yeah. So.
And now, what are you doing about the culture? Because culture also, I think, is very important in our society.
Absolutely.
So can you talk a little about our culture and what are the plans that you want to implement?
The background. This is why, for example, just this tree that we left here, which a lot of people call it Famara. Everybody sees the kankurans and all that. The whole culture, for example, Maninka culture, the Famara, the back of this tree is where the kankuran, the whole red stuff come from. They use it as a dye. They use it as, what is it called, black soap, which is great for your skin. So we're going to write about that, and we're going to put information for people to understand the tradition. But in terms of our rich culture, the phase 2, our plan is we're going to build different houses. Each tribe, Fula, Jola, Sarahule, Mandinka, whatever, for the tourists who are coming, would be able to engage with that family in that building. Go, for example, Mandinka, if they are a fisherman, they will go and then fish for the day. They will come back. How they live, the rooms are going to be done locally, everything on the floor. And then they will cook with them, they will dress with them, they will kind of talk. They spend all day with them. And whatever we get, whatever the tourists pay, percentage of that goes to that family. And those families are going to be part of this community. So if it is tribe A Mandinka that day, the next day is Fula, the next day is. So, and these are the reason we want to do it on the ground, for children's safeguarding as well. We have the international law, you have to make sure children are safeguarded, the tourists are safeguarded. So we want to set that, and that is our plan for phase 2. And then our cultural dance, which will go in with the culture of the area, then people can come and experience while they enjoy this quiet, peaceful environment. That phase would not affect people who are bird watchers, who want to be in a quiet, peaceful environment. That would be the phase 2, and then would be set on its own ground. And those are the kind. And hopefully, our third phase is the phase which we will call the resident. There are people who might want to live here, enjoy, and then have like a home, and then go to their day-to-day business, can coexist with the whole environment. That would be our third phase. So, but culture, when I mean culture, that is part of the community. That is part of everything. This is about us telling people who we are, where we come from, what our background. It is not what people are telling us who we are, but we telling people, we narrating to people what our culture is. And the young ones who are coming, like myself, my kids are from UK. They come back since they were 3 years old. 3 days rather. I've been traveling with them. They know my culture very, very well, and they enjoy my culture. And the same thing, and also people who are not from here, who are not having any Gambian connection, would love to know our culture. Yeah.
This is really impressive. Now, Camara, I'm saying a big thanks to you. Now we get inside, just for people to see how and what Famara have for the Gambians. So guys, let's get inside and see what Famara have for we the Gambians. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.